Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover. One from Lil Wayne, who recently spoke about the competition in rap and how it has declined over the years. And he brought up Eminem to explain this in detail. That sparked some interesting reactions online. Since the major discussion towards the end of 2023 and the start of 2024 in hip-hop has been about if Eminem can be considered to be one of the best rappers of all time. All thanks to Dr. Umar's wild claims on the Joe Budden podcast. And today we have an update on this topic, as Dr. Umar has fired back at Matt Hoffer, who recently shut down his claims that Eminem cannot be one of the GOAT rappers. And buckle up, as we've got some references from King Crooked to shut down Dr. Umar's debate. And at the latter part of the video, we have one from Ja Rule that shocked the web a few hours ago. And I'll leave it up to you guys to decide if Ja Rule was telling the truth or capping on social media. So starting with Lil Wayne, in a recent interview with Taylor Rooks on Bleacher Report, he was asked about the competitive nature of rap compared to sports. And Lil Wayne took the time to explain how it was similar to sports when it comes to mainstream rap back in the day, and this competitiveness has dwindled in recent years. Check it out.
I was around when it was competitive. You know, I was around when there was a certain such thing called battle rap. You know, and that was a form of our form of rap where I can literally, it was almost comedic. What I mean by that is a comedian can, you know, they roast each other. Yeah. And, you know, that means they don't mean nothing by it. You know, battle rap was the same. You know, you got these people, they standing in a circle and, you know what I mean, Eminem might tear your head off about something that you felt great about yourself in the mirror before you got there. you know, so. And then, you know, and then they come right back and do the same. So that was an art form. You know what I mean? They had people that to this day there's battle raps that went down they aren't filmed, they aren't recorded, and there's legends because of the legends come out of that because we don't have that no more. Mm-hmm. So I was around during that, and then when I came out, that was kind of gone. But it was still a competition. The competition was, everyone clicked up. Everybody had their change, you know what I mean? Everybody, this represents my team. Well, you know, now I need 30 chains. I don't even care what it represents. And I just need one that say my name. I need one that say something cool, whatever the new thing is to say. I need one that say that. Oh, a nickname.
And the fact that Eminem was the first example to come to Lil Wayne's mind when he spoke about the competitive nature of rap back in the day has stirred reactions like, Eminem always got the respect of the legends of the game and said he one of the GOATs. All them M haters can go punch the air somewhere else. And even when Lil Wayne revealed that he was initially scared to work with Eminem, he spoke on how they both have a way with words that's a gift and a curse. And keep this in mind as we head to Dr. Umar's response to Matt Hoffer, who disagreed with his claims that Eminem cannot be one of the greatest rappers of all time because he's non-African. So Dr. Umar took to IG to address Matt Hoffer. And just a heads up, it is pretty much, quote, ad hominem extraordinaire. My dear brother, Matt Hoffer, DJ Academics used the same erroneous logic that you did in his gatekeeper defense of white Jesus. The golf argument doesn't fly because there's an objective measurement in that sport used to determine who's the best golfer in the world, and it is called the majors, most notably the Masters tournament. While Jack Nicklaus has won 18 major tourneys to Tiger's 15, Tiger has won his majors by a higher margin of victory than Nicklaus. Yes, they can debate Woods versus Nicklaus, but they are the only two in the conversation. Hip-hop has no such universally agreed upon criteria. As music is an art and not a sport, the golf versus hip-hop argument that you and Academics made doesn't make sense. Still further, black people invented the golf tee. Dr. George F. Grant received the world's first ever patent for the golf tee on December 12, 1899. While we may not have invented the sport, we definitely perfected it with our invention of the gold tee. As far as the, quote, moon being made by mayonnaise, that premise can be objectively proven to be false. It is wild as Dr. Umar pretty much destroyed his own argument with this, as first of all, if it is subjective, then he has no say to tell black people who the greatest rapper of all time could be. And there's more, as quote, hip-hop has no such universally agreed upon criteria that a non-African cannot be the best of anything created by black people. I've never seen a hip-hop pioneer make such claims, so there's that. And the claims that hip-hop doesn't have objective measurements like sports is not entirely true. There are many things that can be objectively measured when it comes to rapping ability and relatability based on reach. And with the help of King Crooked, someone who's actually revered in the industry for his rap ability, check it out. I had to realize that rapping is 100% subjective in the minds of those who don't fully understand it. This is why your favorite rapper has Eminem in their top 5. On this subjective debate, Crook has debated users on X on multiple occasions. For instance, one time he stated, "It is not all subjective though, bro. There are measurable techniques involved in writing, recording, and performing. Some rappers could make whole sentences rhyme in an entire verse all whilst telling a story, while some rappers are stuck with rhymes from a Dr. Seuss book. This can be objectively measured, like when two artists are tasked to paint a realistic portrait of a person." In fact, Crook dislikes the subjective debate, as he once responded with this to a user on X. "It is not all subjective. That narrative always bothered me. Rap isn't 100% subjective. There are techniques one can learn and implement better than others. More on the art of rapping. If they fully understood it with a 360-degree knowledge of writing and delivery, they would know technical skill can be measured. Art is both subjective and objective, not fully one or the other. In the same way the range of a vocalist can be objectively measured, the same can be done in rap. Eminem is capable of storytelling songs like Stan and Darkness, while also capable of breaking his own records when it comes to technical showcases in rap music, as reported by the Guinness World Records. First with Rap God, and Eminem broke this record with Godzilla, fastest rap in a hit single. And mind you, rap veterans would agree that you have to tone down technicality to have a better chance of getting a hit record, so casuals could sing along. But Eminem flipped this rule on its head and earned Guinness World Records in the process.
Shall I go on?
Oh, there's more from the Guinness World Record, as Eminem holds the record for largest vocabulary for a recording artist. Jay-Z came in at second on that list. And apart from ability, reach can also be objectively measured. And Eminem's by far the biggest rapper of all time at over 220 million albums sold globally, according to Dr. Dre. And before one of Dr. Umar's minions comes into the comments section to cry about white people buying Eminem's records,
all are welcome. All are welcome.
Eminem remains the top rapper of all time outside the Western world, according to Chartmaster's global estimates, and when Music to Be Murdered By dropped, he was reportedly the biggest international rapper in Africa, according to Deezer reports.
Anything else?
Moving on, Ja Rule got the internet shook when he claimed on X, "Just signed my new label deal potentially worth $100 million. Let's freaking go. Thanks for the love, and to the haters, slob my nub." And this sums it up so far on the web. Ja Rule doesn't even believe Ja Rule signed a label deal for $100 million. Laughing emojis.
Cap.
And more, yeah, the same way I could go to a car dealership and they all say, "You can make up to $300,000 working here." The same way the ET channel is potentially worth 300 million subscribers in the future. But I'll leave it up to you guys. Is Ja Rule capping? Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.
I thought you were dead.
I'm making a comeback.
I had better luck managing to come back for Ja Rule.
Don, I need this.